Good morning everyone and welcome to another one of my fishing adventures. It is bright and early this morning. It has just hit 6 o'clock. The sun is on the way up as we speak and we have a big day planned. Once again, I'm going to be doing a little bit of drone fishing today, but I've also brought out the light tackle combo. So we might try throw around some smaller lures later on to try and tick off some whiting and some brim. But first of all this morning, we're going to get exciting. Take a look at the size of this soft plastic which I've rigged up and is ready to go for flathead. It's actually an 8-inch Z-Man which I've pretty much custom rigged myself. Obviously we've got a weedless hook on the top and I've also attached a little stinger, a treble down the bottom to hopefully increase our hookup rate. So this thing should be super shallow. We should be able to twitch this really nicely over the sand flats and hopefully we'll be able to get a bite using it. I've got a pink one which is down here and I've also got the white one which we have tied on. So a few different options. I really want to try this out because I've never done it before and I love trying out new things. Big plastics over the sand flats could be really cool. Well, in my opinion, there's no better time to get the drone up than now. So we're going to fire this bad boy up, get it up in the air and try and locate some flathead. It's such an amazing way to fish and try and find these big girls, just cruising along the sand flats with the drone and trying to spot them. Really cool, really challenging, but when it happens, it's super rewarding. So I'm going to set that up. Okay, pilot Nev, reporting for duty. Man, how nice does that sunrise look with the clouds and that sandbank down there as well? That's what we call a really nice morning. There is a little bit of wind about, a little bit of cloud cover, but we're going to try and make it work this morning. We've got a fair big time period to fish today. We've pretty much got half of the day to fish straight, so hopefully we can find some fish during that. But let's take a look at where I am. So you can already see the sandbank which I've kind of located, and look at me, I'm sitting right along it. Probably not the smartest of me to do, but we're going to keep looking. Probably need to go out a little bit deeper. You can see the coloration change on the image of the drone, which is obviously means there's deeper water there. So I'm just going to scour along the deeper water. Well, not the deeper water, but right where the shallow water meets slightly deeper water. And that's where we're going to look. That's huge. It looks like one right underneath that drone. And we've got the big jerk shad rigged up. Big plastic. Ooh, this could be exciting. We found our first one. Okay, should be able to get one here. Perfect. Oh, that lure looks good. Don't worry guys, we are going to be using the plastic, but when we have an opportunity at a giant like that, you want to really try everything. Don't hit my drone. Oh, my duck. The duck almost hit the drone. Okay. Oh, little one grabbed it. A smaller one grabbed that. We got one on the drone though. That's so cool. There's a big one following it. Or is that the one we got? I don't know which one we got. Did we hook the big one? No. We got a smaller one and the bigger one followed it. He's a nice little fish. He's a really nice little first fish of the day. A little male which is surrounding that big female which is underneath the drone. Sorry little buddy. Keeping a feed of flatties today, so he's number one. I think that big flathead's still there. We've got 50% left, so we've got to get over there quickly. Man, that thing is a dinosaur. That has to be over 80 minimum 80 I reckon that thing is. It looks monstrous. We'll actually put some scent on the plastic. This might do it. Put a bit of scent on there so she can smell it. Think that it's a bait fish. How good it looks. Seriously, one of the biggest flathead I've ever seen. Well, she's not hitting the lure. that's enough of the drone for early up this morning. We're just going to do a little bit of blind casting because obviously we didn't crack a real good one. It's rigged up perfectly, I reckon. Look at that. Look how slowly that that is perfect. That looks insane. Can fish it shallow, can fish it deep. I think I've got the mojo with this lure. There we go. Yep, we definitely have the mojo. It's a good little fish. Oh, how cool's that? On the really big plastic. And it's actually not a monster either, so goes to show you that little fish do hit big lures. The treble hook got him. That's why I use a treble. Wow, the first good flatty on my little DIY rigged plastic. That is why you always blind cast. Some flathead are just buried in so well that you just can't spot them realistically. The drone's good for content, but if you want to catch fish, it's tough. Treble hook pinned in very nicely. There we go. Bang. My little DIY plastic rig has already smacked a good flatty. On the big plastic, we'll take that and we'll get back over there and keep casting. It's good to see that we actually got a hook up as well. We didn't just get a hit, but the hook stuck, so the hook placement is decent, at least for that one fish. The good thing about this lure is that I can also fish the deeper water, so I just pegged the cast out into the deep stuff and I'm just slowly twitching it along the bottom. Definitely a good way to pick up some real big flatties. Hoping we didn't spook them all, because we spooked two really big ones obviously. One of them was enormously big, but there could be some more in the area which we haven't yet spooked or seen. Alright, spot number 2. We've still got the really big jerk shad rigged up. Pretty sure it's actually an 8-inch plastic, so it's very, very large. I keep on covering water. This is the new bank, so we've got a nice little sand spit up ahead here. Tide's running in, so hopefully there's some flathead right there. Yep, first cast. It's a good fish too. Really good fish. First cast. Oh, that is really big. Oh my goodness. First cast. Oh, that's really big. Wow, I didn't think it would happen that quick. I was just saying, hopefully there's some big flathead ambushing stuff on this flat. And first cast. First cast here we've hooked up. There's a couple other people around, so I'm not going to be able to hide the fact that I've got this fish on. That is an absolute beast of a flathead. When they're this big, you just want to get them in the net. Oh, it's really big. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Oh, that is a croc. That is an absolute crocodile. The treble hook wasn't actually in her at all. It was just the weedless hook which pinned her, which is good. Okay, hook's out. Hooks are out. That's good. Ooh, it's a big girl. I reckon we'll get a look at her. Wow, we struggled on the drone. Really, really struggled on the drone, but not blind casting. Okay. What an absolute mammoth of a flatty. That is a beast. Absolute beast. It's got to be over that 80 mark, I reckon, or at least close to it. First cast on this new bank, and we've cracked a good one. What a fish. Awesome, awesome fish. Man, what a beast. Very, very close to 80. 78 centimeters. What a big girl. Alright, thanks for playing, big girl. See you later. She's cruising off, she's fine. That was fun. I'm so happy that it actually worked. I was rigging this little lure up yesterday, throwing it around in the lake. I made about 7 different versions of it to finally get the one which swims like this. It swims really, really well, sits really nice in the water, and it's caught us a really good fish, so I'm very happy. Still got a lot of water to cover on this bank as well. That was our first cast. Just keep twitching it along. All I'm doing is pretty much like a twitch pause method. I might give it 1, 2, 3 and then let it sit, or I might just give it 1, 2 and then let it sit, but he didn't mess around. Really cool. It swims so nice. Another good thing about it is that since it's a plastic, you can also put a little bit of scent on there if you want. So put a little bit of scent to give it a bit of extra attractant. Keep covering water. Really nice bank here. Very happy with where we are fishing. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yep. Right in the shallow stuff there. They've pushed up there for the high tide, and that's where you can expect to get a lot of the big flatties on the high, right in the shallows. Oh, here's another big one. Another very big one, all the way up there. Wow. This little plastic which we've rigged up is working an absolute treat. Where's the plastic gone? My plastic's all the way over there. He shook my plastic off. Really nice. I'm actually thinking about just trying to get him off in the water just to give it as little stress as I can. Cheeky bugger ripped my plastic off somehow. Oh, there she goes. Right there. Probably another, where is she? She's sitting on the bottom underneath the kayak, but it's another 65, 70 centimetre fish. There she goes. Cracking fish yet again on the DIY plastic rig. Very, very cool. It's getting very, very busy. Very, very busy. Got a boat flying through there. Another boat over there. There we go. I thought I saw something come over and grab that. A little one. Very little one. Damn, I'm surprised he even hit it. There he goes. Tiny little one hit this. Crazy, eh? There we go. Off the surface, kind of. He hit that off the surface. Very good little flatty. Once again on that treble. Alright everyone, that is going to wrap up today's little session. Hopefully you enjoyed me trying to figure out how to use some really big soft plastics to catch flathead. We pulled it off in the end. We used some massive 8-inch lures and caught some really nice flathead to go with them. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.